welcome to the channel. I'm so glad to have you here with us, and welcome to Side Stories with the Stovers. Back in Meadowlands, Meg and I are farming close to 1,000 acres on our farm. We're right in the middle of harvest, but she wants a new car, and I thought it might be interesting for you all to tag along for the ride and see some of the things we do when we're not farming the land. So I don't know about you, but I love to surf Facebook sometimes when I'm on the throne or eating dinner or just every minute of the day. And I found a beautiful 2024 Ford F450 at a very small dealership over in Missouri. The asking price was perfect. It was $71,500. It's just an XLT truck, but Meg and I decided to hop in the car. We're about 2 hours from home right now, coming into the very small town of Alma, and the dealership is called Two Brothers Auto Sales. I don't know how this is going to go, but let's see what we can do. I originally thought I was going to trade the old 89 Bourbon in. This is Meg's Suburban 1989. It is in impeccable condition. It just rolled over 55,532 miles, and we've had this thing for 10 years. I've done some work to it. It's obviously been garage kept, but it's not worth anything. So I have talked Meg into taking my Silverado. I've got a 2017 2500 Duramax that she's going to drive, and I am potentially going to drive this new F450, and everyone will be happy. And we're going to keep this because this machine is really good. I mean, it's perfect condition. It's got a 5.7 in it. About 2 years ago, I did put Vortec heads on it, and a very small, I think it's a ZZ3 cam from General Motors Performance Parts. Still got the throttle body injection. Still got the 700 R4 in it, and I think it's got a 308 limited slip gear in the rear. So it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it is very, very reliable. And the values on these are going up, so I thought, what the heck, we'll keep it. We'll maybe buy something outright, and we'll get Meg to drive my Silverado. And we're coming into town here, and this is a beautiful small town in Missouri, and I think this is it. This looks to be Two Brothers Auto Sales right here by the railroad track off of Main Street. This is one of those small dealerships. You never quite know what you're getting yourselves into. I guess we'll park right here by the railroad tracks. And Meg she hates all of this, so she's likely just going to walk into town. You going to get some coffee, honey? All right, I'm sure there's a diner in town. Get me some coffee if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Maybe like a cinnamon roll, too. That would be really, really good. All right, I love you. We'll see you in a bit. She hates this whole process, and I'll be honest, I do too. I don't love the dealership experience, I'll be honest. It just seems like it has gone downhill ever since COVID. Just fees upon fees upon fees, and I don't like playing the game. But this, being a small town dealership might be great. It looks like they've got a little of everything here. The flags say John Deere, Mac, and Giants software. I don't know what that is. Maybe one of the brothers is involved in IT, but they've got some older Macs. They don't look to be in great condition, but I'm sure they're perfectly running trucks. Little box truck there. There's the 450 that we're looking at, and just some extra machinery. And then it looks to be like they sell lawnmowers too. So that Husqvarna, I've actually got one of these back home, and some John Deere Z Series. Those are nice little zero turns. I wouldn't mind having one of those. And this is the 450. Now, interesting story on this. So this is a 2024. This place is owned by two brothers. It's Phil and Bill. I called Phil, and it's Bill's truck. So Bill bought this about a month and a half ago. They apparently had some really good sales, and he went in and just financed this thing to the hilt, and he is not doing so well with that. It's like his payment is like over $1,000. It's not good. Insurance is through the roof. So he's trying to get rid of it. They're asking 71.5, which, you know, I could probably find one new on a lot somewhere, but I think it's a reasonable deal. It's already got a toolbox in the back. It's got a fifth wheel. It's got the fifth wheel tailgate on the back of it. It's got a little 2-inch drop on it, and it's got a bull bar. So he spent like $2,000 on this bull bar, and it's everything I want. It's not a limited. It's not a King Ranch. It's just an XLT. I don't want all that fanciness, but I don't want a super base truck either. So it's perfect. It's a 6.7. I know they've got some issues, but according to Phil, Bill also financed some like Ford protection plan on it, and it's got a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. So I think we'll be in good shape. Have they come out? Oh, yep, they're coming. Hey, how are you? Yeah, good morning. Dustin Stover, nice to meet you. You Phil or you Bill? You're Bill. Okay. So this is your truck then, huh? Nice. Okay. You just bought it and you're trying to get rid of it? I understand. Yep, times are very, very tough. Yeah, well, my wife, yeah, she went up to the store, I should say to the diner, to get some coffee and maybe some biscuits or cinnamon rolls. She doesn't really like dealing with purchases like this. We're from Meadowlands, Wisconsin, about 2 hours away. Yep, we got maybe 1,000 acres and about 600 head of cattle. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'd love to drive it. Can I give you my information and insurance? Do you have the keys? Yeah, I'll come in here real quick. Nice little shop you got here. Do you ever get annoyed by the train track right next door? You just get used to it. I understand. Yep. Okay, yeah, nice little cozy office. I like this. Well, here's my driver's license. Here's my insurance. And you'll let me take it out on my own? Well, I appreciate it. My Suburban... No, we're not trading. We're not doing anything. Let's not worry about how we're going to pay right now. You've got my information. There's my car. It's that 89 Suburban right there. I'll just take it around a little bit, and we'll be right back. Thank you so much. Well, that went pretty smoothly. You know, again, you never know what you're getting yourself into with these. Some of these small-town car dealerships, they're spectacular. Others are a little questionable. Listen to that. Fires right up. It's only got, like, oh my gosh, it doesn't even have 1,000 miles on it. And look at the interior of these new trucks. All leather. Absolutely beautiful. And this mod is actually just released. It is a PC and Mac only mod. It is from DTG616. Very nice mod. It's publicly available on his itch.io page. You're welcome to go check that out. I'll link it down in the description. So this has the 6.7 and the 10-speed auto in it. Really nicely optioned. My really only association with Ford, I had a Lizard F350 on the farm. It was pretty beaten up. Had a Powerstroke in it as well. But yeah, there's the diner. Hey, Meg. Yeah, I'm just taking it around for a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay. There's a long wait in a small town. Okay. Hey, it must be a good place then. Okay, I'll see you in just a bit. Whoops. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Wow, this thing feels really, really wide, and I don't want to hit anything on their dealer plate. What was I saying? Yeah, so my only association with Ford has been our F350. It's been a good truck, very good truck. I haven't had any mechanical problems with it. The brakes are terrible on it, though. So I'll be interested to see, we'll get this thing up to speed and see what the brakes are like. I can tell you right now, they are touchy. Get her out here on this road. Really nice farms around here. It's I love going to different towns and just seeing what other folks are farming. You know, we're in November, so they're right in the middle of harvest as well. Wow, this thing's got some power, up to 80 miles an hour before you even knew it. Lots of torque. Not a very high rever. Well, that's okay. It's a diesel. We're used to that. Very quiet inside the cabin here. not what you're used to in, say, like a farm truck. This is like a going to church on Sunday truck. Interesting. Let's check these brakes. Let's get her up to maybe 80. Let's see if the brakes on this gravel road. And, oh my, look at that. That was fast. Very, very good brakes. Okay. Try the lights. The lights on these new vehicles are just insane. LEDs. I like this a lot. I mean, what? I can't argue about it. It's a brand new truck. So there's really nothing. Yeah, I don't know where I'm at. I think I'm going to turn here. I'll head back to town. Not a whole lot. Again, I need a test drive on this. I mainly just wanted to hop in it and make sure it wasn't like rod knocking or anything like that. I don't have a place to do a PDI on it like I just did for that Kenworth. MB Dyson is great. But I get full factory warranty, bumper to bumper from Ford, plus that, I don't know what it's called, like 4 People's Plus powertrain warranty or something like that. Yes, very nice. So let's get it back to the dealership. Let's see what they're going to do. This is the part I hate the most, though, is the actual negotiation. And again, just an absolutely beautiful little town, about 2 miles west of our farm. 2 miles, 2 hours, excuse me. That would be a pretty darn close border from Wisconsin to Missouri. But a nice little day drive here on the weekend. Alright, let's pull back in. I'll just put it right here. Knock, knock. Yeah, we're back. You look like, are you Bill? No, you're Phil. Okay. You guys look the same. Are you twins? You're not. Interesting. Okay. Well, I talked to your brother, Bill, earlier. Beautiful truck. Yeah, I'd like to proceed with it. So, I'm not going to negotiate on it. I think your price is excellent. I know times are tough right now. This is a very hard truck to find on the lot. But I'll get you. You're asking 71.5. We'll do 71.5 plus the applicable taxes. I understand. I need to pay those. Okay, you'll get the paperwork drilled up. Great, thank you so much. Oh, extra fees? No, sir. I don't intend to pay any additional fees. Dock fees, security fees, window tint. There's no window tint on the truck. A Scotch Guard package on it's got leather seats. Yeah, this has the full leather package. There's no need to Scotch Guard those seats. It's leather. I could see maybe Scotch Guarding the floor because it does have carpet. Okay, here's the thing. I mean, no disrespect. I am offering 71.5, your exact asking price, plus the applicable taxes, but I'm not going to pay any other fees. Okay, you're tacking on an additional $5,000 worth of fees here. I would candidly much rather have you just price the truck at $5,000 more than to underprice it, or meaning again it's reasonably priced, and then tack on a bunch of fees. I don't think that's right. This. No, no, sir. Okay. Well, you have a good evening then. I'm gonna get my wife and we're gonna head out. Here's the keys. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. It's unfortunate. I get anxiety over this type of thing. Hey, what's that? Just a dock fee. No, I'm not going to pay a dock fee either. I'm sorry. I feel as though that documentation is just the cost of doing business. I, Here's what I will do, okay? I understand you're trying to tack on a little more money. Times are tough. I'm not going to pay any of those fees, but I would be happy to buy for asking price. These are about $49.95. This John Deere zero turn out here. The truck, taxes, John Deere, and taxes. But you're good with that. Okay, well, wonderful. See, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I'll shake your hand. Yes, sir. Let's get you a check. No, 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 no. I don't need to go to the bank to finance that. I'm just going to write you a check, and we'll be good to go. All right, so with everything, I'm just going to write them a check out of the HELOC. I do not recommend you do this. I am not a financial professional, but I don't want to deal with having to run out of the bank. I'm just writing them a check out of the HELOC. So that is a total of $81,850. That's for the truck and the zero turn. You got it? You confirmed? Great. That is wonderful. Thank you so much. No, I don't think we need any ramps. I'm just going to come in here real fast and just lift this up like that, and we'll get it in the back there without denting anything. I think it's going to fit right in the back of this truck. Look at that. That is perfect. Well, I am glad that's over with. I've got a really nice truck, though. Again, I mean, no disrespect for those additional fees. I just think dealerships should learn that customers are not as dumb as they may think they are. And not all dealerships are this way, trust me. MB Dyson, back home, they are spectacular. I know there's tons of great men and women out there that are working in these dealerships. What am I doing? I'm leaving my wife. I better go down and just pick her up. Hold on. What was I saying? Just don't mess her. Don't give a price that is unreasonable or unrealistic and then try and tack on a ton of money. I absolutely hate that. So I'm going to grab Meg, and we'll get her back. She'll drive the Suburban home, and I've got my brand new F450 with a John Deere zero turn. You know, all in all, not a terrible experience. I got the truck that I wanted. Meg's going to drive my 2017. We'll keep the Suburban. And hey, look, I've got a new zero turn out of it. I've got that big zero turn at home, but I've kind of wanted something a little smaller because Meg's garden is a little tough to trim around. So that'll come in really handy. Oh, this guy's driving really slow. Double yellow line, I can't pass him. But I hope you enjoyed this. This is just a very short little look into some of our side activities on the farm with the Stovers. Meg and I will do these from time to time. We'll even have some little side hustle jobs that happen because everyone needs to try and make a little extra money now and again. And, you know, if you're interested in it, I hope you come along and check it out. Which way is this guy going? He just ran that stop sign. Sheriff Tom Benelli would have him. Okay, I'm going to stop, and I'm going to turn right, and we're 2 hours away from home. We'll see you next time right here on the farm with the Stovers.